Welcome or welcome back to It Is Not Too Late. I guess this is kind of a part 2 of what I'm doing with my dad, what's going forward. I got some really good advice down in the comments. I have been going over everything all day today. And so I want to go over a couple things. Sorry, my kitten's very interested in what we're doing here. So I want to, first I want to go through my savings on binders. And I want to see if there is any that I can put on pause for right now. My savings challenges, all the games, those all go to my roof, which is going to be very expensive. So I don't mind, playing those, doing that. It just, I do find it motivating and helpful. But I think there may be some envelopes that I can pause for right now or stop to get some extra money. I also want to look at these credit cards here. Well, we're going to see how much money I have in the bank available, and then maybe talk about if we're able to pay any of this off in advance to free up that money. So, this is my high priority binder. And this has $700 in the bank. This is my car insurance. I'm just going to put bank and cash. Okay, so there's $700 in the bank, $55 in cash. This is I pay 6 months at a time. This is due in October. For right now, I am going to call this fully funded. I'm not going to take this out or redistribute it or anything. But unless things change significantly, I'm not going to add any more right now. Okay, so I will find some fully funded slips, but for right now I just want to make notes. Okay, next up is my car registration. There is $100 in the bank, $50 in cash. Same thing, this is due in October. This will cover that bill. I will have time to save for my husband's car, which I think is in March. So for right now, just to get things under control, I am going to consider this fully funded, and I have that available when that is due. Okay, this is a little bit harder. Okay, so my car maintenance, I have $200 in the bank and $100 in cash. Let's just do it. I'm gonna call it fully funded for right now. I don't know if I'm gonna reallocate this. Let's just see where the numbers are. I think not adding anything else to it is going to be, it's going to be very difficult because that is well under what I want to be in here. Okay. Under emergency, I have $1,600 in the bank, and I have $90 in cash. So I know a good chunk of this, you know, at least the 600 is probably going to go to my roof. But maybe I need to look at doing something before then. I'm not gonna quit contributing. I may not do as much. Again, you know, that roof is gonna be expensive. I need to be, if I don't save for it the best that I can, even though I'm looking at a HELOC and things like that, I don't think that's the smart thing to do. Hello, this is Dosey. Alright, so for my roof, I have $800 in the bank and $65 in cash. Hello. Are you showing off your pretty self? Okay. For my pets, you want the pen here. You want to play with the pencil? I have $100 in the bank. And $2 in cash. I am going to stop contributing to this one for probably, they go through probably $50 a month. That might be a little high. I'm going to have to run the numbers. Hi. Are you helping? So I'm going to run the numbers, see exactly what that is. I should be able to stop for a month or two, but that is their food and so forth. Come on. Why don't you hop down now? Okay. Birthday. I just have $20. I'll keep that just in case. Vacation, and I already said that I would, you know, probably be spending this on my roof. I just keep it in case something happens to my husband's mom. So 100 in the bank, 80 in cash, I'm going to call this fully funded for now. Oh, the birthday too. Okay. Kitten got me distracted here. Okay. Gifts, holiday. I have 100 in the bank and 20 in cash. That would cover my grandkids. And if that's the best I can do, that is what I will do. Alright. My annual, I have 70. I'm going to pause this for now. Did I pause gifts? No. Clothing, I have 80. I'm going to pause it for now. Business, I have 92. I'm going to pause it for now. And then I made a tracker for this, so I don't know what I have in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 300, 10, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay. So for my cottage finder, I have 300 in the bank and 37 in cash. Now this is already getting allocated to my roof. So didn't leave myself enough room here. Okay. Let's total this up and see if this is even right. Okay. So 700. I'm doing the bank stuff first. $800, $100, $100, $300. Okay. Which is good because that's what I came up with. Okay, so 4,000 in the bank. So basically what was suggested to me was that I look at paying off this Bank of America. Well, if there's anything left on Capital 2, pay that. Paying off Bank of America. And this is actually $650. And this Home Depot is $450. Okay. So paying this one off. Paying off Bank of America. Paying off Home Depot. Because this one's getting transferred down to here, right? And potentially paying off Amazon. So that would leave Capital One. and Discover. And the HELOC that I know that I'm gonna have to get for the roof. So that would leave Capital One payment is like, let me try this here. Sorry, I want you guys to be able to see, and I'm just talking through. I do appreciate the suggestions. It's just when everything is so overwhelming, it's really hard to just think logically about what you should do. It's so overwhelming. Okay. So right now we have $650 for debt. Well, I guess we should finish this. What were we going to do? We were going to keep contributing to the emergency fund and the roof. And I think that was it. So, whatever, you know, I'll probably pull out a little bit of money in games, and that's going for the emergency fund and the roof, just for motivation, we'll call it. Okay, so we've got $650 for what we have kind of allocated to debt. We had $431 for high priority and long-term savings, but we just put everything on hold. So we can add 431. So that makes 1,081. Okay. If this is transferred down here, and that's 0, Bank of America is 0, Home Depot is 0. So these two payments are another 95. I'm gonna have to check the numbers and see if I can do Amazon or not. I think I can get Amazon at least down to I think I can probably get it down to $25 a month, but we'll say $50 a month. So we'll say we're going to save another 100 there. Okay, so that all of a sudden leaves $1,276 for debt. We've got 200 here. We'll say 50 here. I'm going to write this down here. So 1276. So we'll say 200 plus 50. We're going to say 175 because I don't know. Okay, is 425. And so that is going to give me minus 1276. It's going to give me 851 for the HELOC. Those payments. So how a HELOC works is for a certain period of time, is your draw period. That's when you're doing your home improvements or whatever it is that you're doing. And so you pay interest only. So I'm estimating that those payments are only going to be about $250, $300. Now I'm going to have to maybe recalculate that a little bit because I was planning on using some of that savings for the roof and not borrowing as much. But the money is there. Okay, anyway, so you have like 10 years that you're just paying kind of interest only, which is ridiculous. Obviously you want to pay it off as soon as possible, but it would allow these others to get paid fairly promptly. So that's what I'm looking at. So I'll find out tomorrow what my paycheck is going to be on Friday. I will, I'm going to go check all the numbers and see what I can do and, how much of these I can pay off, how much Discover is going to take, for the Capital 2 and Capital 1, what that, and hopefully what that payment is going to look like, and kind of fine tune this, but this is what I'm looking at. I think I guess I didn't total this cash side. Okay, so there's $761 here. That's actually quite a bit. Now there are this $55 I do need for the car insurance. So that I can't reallocate. The car registration I do need. So got $4,000. I didn't really finish this part. Okay, minus 800. Minus 1,000 for my emergency fund. The rest of this can go to my roof. This can go to my roof. Pets will go to the pets. That I'm fine with. Oh, gifts minus 100. Cottage binder was going to the roof anyway. So $2,000 is what I can use to pay down these debts. So basically taking half. It'll still leave me a fully funded emergency fund. And then 1,000 that is allocated to things that are coming up in the next few months. So, Christmas for my grandkids, it's not an unreasonable amount. It's done. I can just, do it. the pets will eat their way through this $100 in the next few months. The car insurance and the car registration are both due in October. You know, just be done with it. $900 set aside. I know it's taken care of. Okay. So that is where I'm at today. I will work on the budgets and everything, like I said, tomorrow when I get to work. And see how that is. But let me know what you think. I appreciate your comments and suggestions and you know, tucking me down off the cliff, because it is super frustrating. But that is what I have for you today. Thanks.